the next one won't be as bad. You know?
And that's the thing. Even like in life, people think like, well, I own a business, I have a house, you know, like I've made it. Like to me, that's not good enough. I want more. Like everybody should want more for themselves and better for themselves.
Right.
Just because you get here doesn't mean you can't get here. And once you get here, it doesn't mean you can't get there.
Right.
But it takes work and it takes a good cast, good supporting people. And I've been blessed. You know, I have a good family at home. I have a strong backbone at home. I have good friends that support me. I've made some good peers, made some good connections with even cutting hair and doing comedy and everything in life, all walks of life. I know all kinds of people. And my thing is I like to treat everybody the same. You know, I treat everyone with respect. I try to. I have a sarcastic mouth sometimes in my comedy. I tell jokes, but at the end of the day, like, as long as you respect people and try to be the best person you can be, you'll attract good people. So, best I can do.
Wow. So if someone wanted to get in contact with you for Faces Barbershop or work with anything that you have coming up, or hosting or volunteering for any events that you guys do with BU and the cancer cause, how could they get in contact with you?
Everything I do on my social media page, for the most part. I have a comedy page. It's called Joe Face Becker Comedy, and it's on Facebook. And I also have a Faces Barbershop page. You can look that up. And even on there, you can find links to my Instagram and Faces Instagram Barbershop, Twitter. I'm pretty active on social media.
That's awesome.
So, but if you can go there, you can inbox me, and I get those messages directly. And you know, anything you need, we're more than willing to help.
Wow. So just kind of going back to settling into our topic, just laughter for the soul. If someone was reaching out to, okay, I'll say this. If give me a scenario of maybe someone coming up to you after a show or somewhere where you impacted someone's life to where it touched you. Can you give us share something about that? Or
I think one show I did was I did a show here in Binghamton, and it was my first time actually headlining, and I was so nervous. And when I got done, there was a lady comedian whose mom was in the audience, and this girl was funny, so I had to follow her, and I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that good. She had the crowd rolling. So I just went up there and did my thing, and I got done. And the lady came up to me, and she had tears coming down her face.
Wow.
And she's like, I thought I made her cry. She was laughing so hard. She said she almost tinkled. And when she said that, I'm like, you should have. Like, that would have been great. Like, you can't top that. If I actually said I made someone laugh so hard, they tinkled on themselves. Like, as a comedian, that's kind of top notch. You can't beat that. And it was just weird. People were like, can we get a picture with you? That was great. And it was like, it was very empowering, because I felt like some of the stuff I spoke about was so personal on stage. And that's really what comedy is. It's taking something you find funny but honest and making a bunch of strangers relate to it. And if they can feel what you feel and still find the humor in it, then mission accomplished. And just doing that, like the euphoria you get coming off stage, and just people congratulating. And some of the stories that I do tell on stage, I'm a storyteller. I'm not like a punchline kind of guy. I kind of tell a story, and you got to follow me through it. And if at the end of it they look up to me and they're like, "Did that really happen?" Like, no way. And I'm like, "Yeah, it's a true story." It's kind of like they're so shocked, like, "And you said that out loud?" Like, I mean, yeah, it's me. You know, you got to kind of be an open book. People are who they are, and I think a lot of people sometimes try to hide who they are because they're worried about what other people will think. But at the end of the day, no one's perfect.
Right.
You know, no one's perfect. So just be yourself. Just be yourself, and you got to lay it all out there on the line, because once you lay it out there, you never know what kind of reception you'll get. You know what I mean? So I firm believer in just be yourself and do what makes you happy, and don't worry about what others think, because at the end of the day, you're only living for yourself and the people that you care about the most.
Wow. That is amazing. Like, it's just been so wonderful to sit with you and talk with you.
As always.
And laugh with you a little bit.
And we kept it clean.
We kept it clean.
We kept it clean. It was good.
And so just speaking to the audience, there's so many things that you have to worry about this season. There's so many things that are promised to you and that you promise to other people, and you're busy with work and running, getting this and running, getting that, and worried about bills. Take time to laugh. Take time to settle in life and just enjoy it for a moment. Take time for yourself just to sit back and have a bubble bath, or take some time to read and meditate on the word, just so that you have that moment so that you can reflect, refresh yourself, and move straight into the next thing that you have to do. I promise you, if you take care of yourself, everything else will be taken care of. Joe, do you have any last words of inspiration or tips or hopes for the viewers out there, listeners?
The best thing you can do is see one of Talia's productions, and the upcoming one, The Carols. I can't wait to see this production, because Talia is very inspiring, and if you don't know her or haven't seen her, check her out, because you won't be disappointed, I guarantee.
Shameless plug. Well, I just appreciate you coming on, and
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Just a pleasure. I can't wait to bring you back and just speak about other things that you may
Absolutely.
have coming up, and just let people know, just laugh out loud.
Laughter's the best medicine.
Laughter
If that's the case, I want to overdose people.
Yeah.
So laugh until you can't breathe.
Laugh
But
until you can't
breathe.
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 Breathe. Well, just breathe, everyone. So just thanking Brim County Council of Churches, Encounter, and WBNG for working with us today. You guys have a very blessed holiday, New Year, if I don't see you by then, and just know that it's always an opportunity to take time for yourself. If there's an hour, a minute, a second, just make sure that you take care of yourself so that you can take care of others. Thanking my guest, Joe Face Becker, Faces Barbershop, as well as a comedian that's been keeping this community laughing for quite some time and into the future. We thank you, we love you, and have a blessed weekend. Bye-bye.